Continuing my 4-part series on legendary singer, dancer, and actress Janet Jackson. Hopefully, you were able to check out the 3 previous parts. If you wasn't, I'm gonna leave a link to all the previous 3 parts of this 4-part series in the description on this video, so check them out. But this is part 4 to the series and the final part of the series on Miss Jackson. So let's get it going. In July 2000, she appeared in the movie Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps, alongside Eddie Murphy. In addition to co-starring in the movie, her song Doesn't Really Matter from the movie's soundtrack was a #1 hit for her. In April 2001, she released her album titled All For You. Hit songs from this album included the title track, All For You, and another song, Someone to Call My Lover. In July of 2001, she embarked on the All For You tour. In February 2004, Janet performed the halftime show at the Super Bowl. She had singer Justin Timberlake as a special guest during her performance. At the end of the performance, Justin's rehearsed tearing off part of Janet's costume went terribly wrong. He tore off too much fabric, and a large TV audience got a brief peek at Janet's right breast. Remarkably, while Janet took a lot of criticism and heat and a lot of stuff and just a lot of heat and a lot of smoke for this wardrobe malfunction, Justin didn't get the same type criticism at all. And that was kind of interesting. But yeah, so this was a very controversial moment. And like I said, Janet got attacked heavily and criticized heavily. Must be a Jackson thing. Must have been a Jackson thing too with it. So we can't minimize that effect. But Justin seemed to get away with no blame at all, actually. But that was kind of interesting. Moving on. In March 2004, she released her album Damita Jo, which is her actual middle name. She appeared on the popular late-night sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live to promote the album. Also, she was a guest star on the popular TV sitcom Will and Grace. Her album 20YO was released in September 2006. To promote this album, she appeared on the cover of US Weekly magazine, looking all lean and fit. Two songs were released from this album. Call on Me, which featured rapper Nelly, and another song called So Excited. Both of these songs only had moderate success though. In 2007, she co-starred in the Tyler Perry movie Why Did I Get Married? In February 2008, she released the album called Discipline. One song of note from this album was called Feedback. In September of 2008, Janet hit the road again on the Rock With You tour. In 2009, at the BET Awards, she spoke publicly for the first time about the recent passing of her brother Michael.
My entire family wanted to be here tonight, but it was just too painful. So they elected me to speak with all of you, and I'm going to keep it very short, but I'd just like to say that to you, Michael is an icon. To us, Michael is family, and he will forever live in all of our hearts. On behalf of my family and myself, thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support. We miss him so much. Thank you so much.
A couple of months later, at the MTV Video Music Awards, she performed an emotional tribute to her brother Michael. In November 2009, her second compilation hits album was released called Number Ones. In April 2010, she reprised her role in the film Why Did I Get Married 2, which was a sequel to the film Why Did I Get Married? In July 2010, she modeled for Black Glamour clothing line, which featured mink furs. In November of 2010, she appeared in the movie For Colored Girls. Also in 2010, she embarked on her largest world tour, Number Ones, Up Close and Personal. Still in 2010, Mattel released a limited edition Barbie doll of Janet called Divinely Janet. In February 2011, she released a self-help book called True You, A Journey for Finding and Loving Yourself. In October of 2015, she released her album Unbreakable. Songs from this album included No Sleep, The Great Forever, the title track Unbreakable, and another song called Burn It Up, which featured rapper, vocalist, producer Missy Elliott. Also around this time, she launched a luxury jewelry line called the Janet Jackson Unbreakable Diamonds Collection. She took her Unbreakable World Tour on the road as well. She postponed her tour in April 2016, though, so she could plan her family with her then husband, Wissam Almana. In September 2017, she resumed her tour under a new name called the State of the World Tour. At the 2018 Billboard Music Awards, she received the Icon Award, well-deserved award. In August 2018, she released the single Made for Now, a collaboration with singer, rapper, actor Daddy Yankee. In 2019, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In May 2019, she launched a 4-month Las Vegas residency entitled Metamorphosis. In January 2022, a 2-part documentary simply titled Janet Jackson premiered on the Lifetime and A&E networks. Also in 2022, she was a headliner at the Essence Music Festival in New Orleans. In April 2023, she launched her Together Again tour, which became the highest grossing world tour of her career. On December 30th, 2024, she kicked off another Las Vegas residency, Janet Jackson, Las Vegas. In September 2025, she was featured on Cardi B's album, Am I the Drama? On a song called Principle, which sampled Janet's hit song, The Pleasure Principle. This will conclude part 4 and the final part of the series on Miss Janet Jackson. I wish Janet nothing but the best and continue blessings in any future endeavors. With that, I'm going to end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. I thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'm out on this one. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. Continue to be blessed.